So we got a new Mustang this last week, and the idea is just to do some fixing it up, getting it back on the road, and then finding a new home for it. What would you do? So it's got a little bit of body damage on there on the hood, but the main thing that got this car off the road was this big hit in the rear here. Now the hard part is that, it needs paint. I puffed up the trunk lid, and it looks much shinier. Of course, my cat's walked on it, but there's also little paint imperfections all around. So it's not like it's gonna have a perfect paint job. I've also got the lower valence I'm gonna have to work on. Right now I've got my nice woodworking clamp holding that taillight reverse light in. A couple of small fixes include needing to get that door handle working. I also am gonna replace the shoes on the front brakes. Beyond that, on the inside, the car actually is overall pretty nice. I've got some extra upholstery lying around, so whether or not I upholster these seats is to be determined. But otherwise, everything is holding up pretty good in here. I do see some water on the floor, which makes me think I've got some rust in the cowls. On top of that, there is all this paint that was coming off here. I've got some candy apple red touch-up paint. I thought about just painting it the red in order to protect the metal, but again, it's got to have a full paint job Sunday if someone really wants to make the paint nice. Last but not least, it is a 6-cylinder. Now, it didn't take me very much to get this guy running, so that was really nice. I dropped in a new battery tray because the old one was all rusted and I happened to have a battery tray available. And I picked up a carburetor rebuild kit so we can rebuild the carburetor. But once the carburetor is rebuilt, the brakes are good. I've addressed a little bit of bare metal I just like to get some coverage on. And I get the door handle working. I don't know. I think she might be ready to move on to a new home. Let me know what you think.